Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back playing another game on the channel, another one which I said I was going to play for a while, which is a PowerWash Simulator. I just thought it'd be kind of like a nice chill game to play on the channel. I got it for my birthday as a present to play on the channel, but then it took so long for me to start actually playing it on the channel that I actually got through the whole game and finished off like the main campaign storyline in a way. So I've actually played through the game before, although there's like a lot of messages that you get during the game which I kind of avoided to have a bit of a surprise with the storyline in a way, so I don't really know all the bits of lore and everything, but yeah, you know, so at least I do have something as a bit of a surprise while I'm playing this. I've also managed to reset the Steam achievements as well, which means I'm playing this completely from scratch. I've deleted all my save data and stuff, so I'll be starting off again. So I believe the first few levels are like tutorial ones, so I think I might get through them in this video and then actually start doing the main jobs and tasks in the game. So without further ado, let's get started. So I think we just go into the career mode here, and then yes, you got the career, you got the bonus jobs, which are some little fun bonus jobs, then free play, which I believe is just going through them in free play. I'm not sure. I guess maybe that's without any of the specific tasks or whatever, and then the challenge mode gives you like you have to do it within a certain amount of time or a certain amount of water, or you have to do certain things, or you have to use like a certain nozzle or something, whatever. But yeah, let's go and power some stuff in the career mode. So we're going to clean the van. As I say, depending on how long these tutorial ones take, I might do multiple in this first episode, but I know that some of the later levels, they can take a really long time, so they'll probably be very long videos. But yeah, let's get going. I hope to God the audio wasn't too loud. Right, so we've got Harper Shaw Home Garage. So I don't know whether this is the company we're working for or whatever. Great news, finally found a van for you at the auctions under your budget. Don't freak out when you see it. It looks like it's just been dredged from the bottom of a lake, but that's a good thing. It's meant no one else has bid on it. They missed out. Underneath that hideous layer of gunk is your perfect workhorse. It's a van, not a horse. Engine's a dream, no rust, there's even equipment in the back. Just need a good hosing down and you're in business. You'll certainly earn your pressure washing stripes getting this thing clean. So I'm assuming this is the van we're going to use during the game, I guess. You can also go into details. So these are all the different bits that we need to clean and the prices for it, and then you get messages as the game goes on, so I guess you can go back to those messages if you want to. So yeah, let's start the job. Yeah, I'll find out that the audio's too loud once I actually start power washing. I have to try and remember the controls as well. I mean, the controls are literally on screen right now, but actually remember putting them into action. I'm sure the tutorial will be on though, hopefully, so here we go. Yep, that is way too loud. Hold on. There we go. There we are, that's better. Right. So here we are. So at least I remember how to use the washer. So you can use it like this with the left mouse button, but then if you click the right mouse button, it just does it constantly. So I use the right mouse button because I'm lazy. So we can rotate the nozzle with R. There you go. So that means you can go in a different direction. There we go. And then 2 to switch the nozzle. Although I think I normally use... Yeah, you use the scroll wheel. I use that. Left control to change stance. So yeah, so you can either go standing, crouching, lying down on the ground. And then space to jump. Very big jump. And then tab is to show dirt. So all that orange is the dirt that we need to clean up. And then C, aim mode. Oh, and then this lets you aim more specifically, I guess. I guess just press C again. There we go. And then escape to open and close the tablet. Which is the tablets. This shows you all the different things you need to get and all that stuff, all that jazz. I've clicked escape. I guess do we need to click on a specific thing, or I don't know. Oh well, I'll just start cleaning, I guess. Right, so let's start cleaning the van. Lovely door. But you have like the very specific areas to clean, like you'll see in the top corner that says like this is the window, there's the door specifically to get. There we go, and then that's that done. Might still turn it down slightly more. There we go. Yeah. Just so I can actually hear myself think. Yeah, these are the really easy tutorials. I'll just have a look around. You'll notice in this game there's a lot of gnomes. For some reason they have gnomes. I don't know why. And then you can pick up the gnome. Puts it somewhere else. I don't know. There we go. There's just a lot of like creepy gnomes just like lurking around. And I think these are some of the other things. Like I think you get bikes and stuff to clean up. And other stuff to clean. Wheelbarrows maybe, I don't know, gnomes. Oh, and then there's a trophy up there as well. What does that say? Says Knapsville Best Kept Garden 1996. So I guess we're in Knapsville. That's part of the lore now. Right, so let's stop dilly-dallying and get this thing cleaned. Let's have a look. That's part of the body, so I might focus on like more specific parts. Like the wing mirror here. There we go. And then the other wing mirror. Because power washing, it's the most entertaining gameplay. Yeah, it's just a chill game, just like playing in the background. Like I've listened to like podcasts and stuff just while, or like some YouTube videos where I don't need to watch the video on it. I just, yeah, play some PowerWash Simulator in the background. It's either that or Minecraft. Like, that's my options, really. Alright, then rotate the nozzle. There we go. But then there's some, like, bits of more, like, tough dirt that you either have to, like, go over multiple times or you have to use, like, specific nozzles for it. There we go, there's the other window. So how's everyone doing? Yeah, just trying to come up with conversation while power washing a van. I feel that's kind of like easier sometimes in Minecraft. I don't know, like with this, there's like a little bit of concentration in some parts of it. Oh, we're already 22% of the way through though, so that's good. Yeah, I'm normally kind of like very thorough with the way that I do it. Going like kind of like part by part instead of just like randomly getting the whole thing. Right, let's go for these windows. This is generally more relaxing though than Night of the Living Robot, isn't it? Yeah, I literally just got that uploaded today and I thought, you know what, I've got some time, let's record another video. Why not? So here I am. Right. There we go. Right, that's all the windows done. Might get the lights. There we go. There's a light done. Just so satisfying, like the ding that goes off as well. Ding. Ding. So many dings. And then yeah, you have to like crouch to get some of the bits underneath. There we go. Does this count as work experience in power washing? Not sure. Be nice if it did, because I barely have any official stuff. Which is really making job searching helpful. I mean, to be fair, I found a good amount of jobs. It's just getting them to say yes that's the problem. But yeah, I've got a good few. I mean, I've got a good few still that haven't responded yet as well. So there's a good few that I have a chance on. But then there's also a good few that have said no. So, but it's the problem with it being my first job. Like I have no experience is the thing. So, yeah, that doesn't help. But I'm sure I'll find something soon. I'm going for an appointment tomorrow, seeing a work coach, which should hopefully help in some way. It's also for universal credit as well, so that means I can get at least some money before I start working, because at the moment I have absolutely nothing. Well, I've got like a little bit, but like it's nowhere near enough, really. So, yeah. Oh, here we go. So there's a removal van. There's a removals van outside my nightmare neighborhood's place. Oh, hold on. I'm rubbish at reading. Hold on. I think I can get up the message here, so I'm not like rushing as much. Here we go. There's a removals van outside my nightmare neighbor's place. They're finally going. Whoever moves in there is going to need some quality pressure water, right? That might be referring to one like the later jobs or tasks, possibly. Like, I think it sometimes refers to the next one you've got on. So, there we go. Lovely and clean. Is that meant to be PowerWash? I mean, PW5 PowerWash Sophia, maybe? Sophia? I don't know. PowerWash Sophia, maybe. Is that my name, Sophia? Is that the canon name of the character in PowerWash Simulator? Who knows? I'm glad I'm actually recording this now as well, because yeah, with the Minecraft one, it was a nightmare. I like make sure now that I'm definitely recording, because yeah. You gonna go with that business name, or do you need me to think some up? I'm just gonna go into this because I don't feel like I'm rushed. There we go. You're gonna go through that business name, or do you need me to think some up? I'm phenomenal. I thought up Grouting Thomas for that Tyler, and she's never looked back. Okay, Grouting Thomas. On reflection, Bonnie Tyler might have been a better fit because that's a singer. So funny. I'm rubbish at reading stuff as well. Terrible at reading stuff in games. It's like I watched back the recording of Night of the Living Robot, the first episode I did, and just I sound so wooden with me reading that. Ow. Because I'm rubbish at reading stuff. I don't think it's like a dyslexia as well. I think it's just I'm just not great at reading things. Like, I can read it, it's just I'm not good at like reading it out loud quickly and in a way that actually sounds pleasing. Right. Okay, there we go. Have we done the tyre? No. There we go. There we go, there's another tyre done. Nearly there, 85%. Good. Yeah, to be honest, I think my commentary is going to be like less the thing that people tune in for this for, just more just like the chill power washing. It's like those kind of like satisfying videos that people watch. Like, you know, where they watch like most satisfying things, and yeah, that's probably just the reason why people will watch this. Right, so you can see now it's got like a list of the last few things to do. So you've got bumpers, doors, and body. So bumpers, show me it's this. This bumper. Maybe underneath. There's a little bit of grime. There we go, so that's one. Yes, that's that one done. There's this door, I'm guessing. There we go. And then the body will be the roof, which is incredibly grimy. I think this is the thing as well, where it's like it kind of rounds up how much you've done, rather than you having to get like every single little bit. Like once you've got most of it, like probably like when you've got like 95% of the dirt off, then it kind of automatically rounds it up and says that you've cleaned the thing. So there we go, nearly done. It's got the roof to do. I'll probably just do it this way. There we go. There we go. Yeah, you see it just kind of like rounded up all that stuff. There we go. New job available and extra cleaning fluid. Right. I'll read this in here. Oh, it ended the thing. Okay. I'll read the message in a second. I forgot that, yeah, this ends it, but this is a really cool thing where like it shows you at the end all your power washing. It's really cool. Right, okay, so messages. So, van looks fantastic. Told you it'd be fine under the grime. I've pinged you the $100 left over from what you gave me, so that should help you get off the ground. Also just met my new neighbour over the fence grumbling about his dirty backyard and told him to give you a shout. Looks like you've got your first customer. Yay. How exciting. Right. And then, yeah, I'm assuming that was the same message. Did I get a different message? I'm hoping I didn't. I'm assuming that was the message that I got. Okay, right, continue. And then cleaning the back garden is the next one, right? Should I start this now? Yeah, I think I'll do this one now, and then that'll call it an episode. I think I thought you did more tutorials before the first main job, but apparently not. So yeah, I'll do this one, and then I'll call that an episode. Right, there we are with the big garden. Right. You see, that was from Calvin Miller, so that's a different message. Hold on. Is this the extraordinary Dr. PowerWash? I've got your details from your friend Harper. I could really do with a hand at my place when you're free. Well, I'm free now, so let's start cleaning. So, let's see. I'll probably start with the path, I think. Choose the one I'd start with. Funnily enough, my first girlfriend, Florine Perez, used to live here. Back in the day, those were good times. Lovely. Florine. I remember there's one point in this game as well, there's like an island of cats. It's adorable. Like, cats are a massive part of this game, and it's great. I'll have to try and find my cats in the game. Probably. There we go. Getting the pebbles and stones done. I believe as well, I think I watched one of the game theories on this, which rip game theory, well not rip game theory, it's just that MatPat's leaving, which is incredibly sad. But yeah, I remember he did a theory on this where I think it's meant to be like all of this dirt and stuff's volcanic ash, because you see, yeah, that big volcano in the background. So I think that's what the theory is, that oh, it's a big volcano about to go off. So that's exciting. Is this part? No, so that's not part of it. It's these bits. There we go. These bits of path edging. There we go. There we are, there's one bit. It's a very nice house as well. I think we actually clean this one later as well, like maybe the house gets covered in smog. Because I think like you kind of revisit locations but then clean different bits of it. But yeah. Yeah, it goes to like weird places this game though, like really surprisingly weird places. And then there's like a load of DLC as well with like, I think there's a Back to the Future one and a SpongeBob one and a Tomb Raider one. But I have to pay for those, so maybe one day I will. But I'll complete like the main game first, I think. Right. Continue with the path edging. Is there still more on this one? Yeah, this one might just be connected to the whole thing. There we go. Because like you kind of don't know like what's connected in a way and what's not. Like what are like separate objects to clean. Right. There we go, that's that bit done. Continue with this bit. I think with this one as well I have to do it on the side. So there we go. Rotate that. And I'm recording for about 20 minutes now, so going by the Minecraft one, I could do it for way longer. But yeah, that video's done surprisingly well as well. Like considering that the first video I think got like from the original Minecraft series I did, the first video got like 14 views I think. Second one got 4 or 5. The recent one's got like nearly 50 I think, like 40 something views. That's good. Right, surprised by how much that's got. So thanks for watching. Very kind. Also, the channel update 3 as well is doing surprisingly well. I'm surprised with that. Like, considering it's more kind of like a video, like more of a personal video in a way, rather than like, you know, any actual content. I'm surprised it's doing that well. I mean, it's doing better than the Minecraft one, doing better than, I think it might be doing better than the VTO one, possibly. But yeah, that's great. But yeah, I'll probably be keeping up with this kind of schedule of like Minecraft's Walton Files and PowerWash Simulator, and then like, you know, if there's any Towers trips or any, I don't know, like news that I'd probably want to do a video on. It would probably mainly be scare event stuff, so like, you know, Scarefest speculation, Fright Night speculation, and then any actual announcements. But we probably won't get announcements till like August, September time. That's usually the time when we get them, so that won't be happening for a while. And then, so I might do maybe some speculation stuff in July maybe, but then like, you know, any trips I do to anywhere, I'll probably vlog them and intersperse them in between. But yeah, but I do have loads more plans as well. It's just these are just the ones I'll be doing at the moment because they're kind of the easiest ones I can do. So yeah, only 60% of the way through. But yeah, like some of these, like I remember taking me hours, so it might get to a point as well where I have to like split them up into parts if it takes too long. Yeah. Ooh, let's go around the edging. It sounds so wrong when I say edging. Don't Google it. Do not Google that. This is a family channel. No, it's not a family channel at all. Yeah, because it's funny. Whenever I upload a video, it asks like if the videos are, you know, made for children. It's like they're not really made for children. They're made for anyone who wants to watch. Really, like, you know, I don't really care about like whatever my content is. Like, it's just whatever I want it to be. And so if anyone wants to watch that, no matter what age or whatever, then go ahead, be my guest. But yeah, nearly done with this edging. I think as well, when you swap with the different nozzles, you basically get like different spread, but I think with the more spread you get, the kind of like less intense or less powerful. So this is like the most powerful one, but it's not really got much of a spread. I think I'm normally on yellow. I think yellow is normally the one I use. I think either yellow or green. Maybe green? What's green got? Yeah, green's pretty good. Might go with green then. Right, let's do this bit of edging. There we go, the wall cap. That's what it's his technical name, technical term. Wall cap. Right. Yeah, I don't think we have to crouch under here. I hope as the game goes on, some of it might become more interesting, because yeah, the storyline goes in a way that you wouldn't expect in this game, and so yeah, makes it quite interesting. It's kind of a shame that I played it already, because otherwise that makes it... There's a gnome. You see what I mean? Like, there's just like random creepy gnomes in the background. I'll see if I can try and find any more. Hold on. But yeah, you just like see it and you're like, you get jump scared by a gnome. Just randomly there. I'll see if I can find any more over here. Hold on. I might be able to jump on the shed. Oop, there we go. Any more gnomes? There's my van. But yeah, just creepy gnome back there. Terrifying. Right. There we go. Have I done this one? Yes, I have done this one. Why am I doing it again? I'm going mad. Right. Yeah, I'm just trying to do this in a uniform way. Even though I probably shouldn't. Probably just go crazy with the jet washer. Well, no, it's a power washer, isn't it? Yeah, because I think it actually says at one point in the game what like the difference is between a jet washer and a power washer. I think one uses... I'm not sure, like... Does one use cold water, one uses hot? I can't remember. Right, I think I might have to use for these bits of grime this one. Yeah, which is a bit more powerful. More direct. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I remember for so long as well, I didn't realise you could do the right click just to like let it spray on its own. So, yeah. that really, really hurt my finger after a while. I'd say some of these levels get really long. Like, some of them I think like took me like a few days to do. Like, you know, in different sessions obviously, so it might have been a few hours. But, you know, that's still quite a bit, you know, when you're power washing forever. Do these parts... Oh, so these parts count as it as well. You see what I mean? Like, you have to kind of judge which parts count as the same object. Right, it's a bit there. Also, depending how interesting I find this in the edit, I might cut some of this out. Or I might leave it all in. Who knows? That's the fun with my videos. You never know how long it's going to be. Right, a little bit there. A little bit down here. Right, is there maybe on this side? No. Oh, there's loads of bits of grime here. There we go. There we are. Got that bit. Any more? There's some more trim over here. I think I'll try and focus on all the trim first. All the trim. Or edging, but I prefer to call it trim. Because edging just sounds wrong. Right. Right. Any more trim? I don't think there is any more trim. No, okay. Probably start working on this bit then. The ground. Or patio, as it wants to call it. There we go, we're getting through it then. And maybe one day as well, because I know there's a multiplayer on this as well, so maybe one day I could do multiplayer on this. Just to farm out as much content as I can through power washing. Right. There we go, making our way through. It's very satisfying though when you finish a level though, just with the amount of progress you make. So cool. Right. Dirty footprints. Bit more here as well that I missed. There we go. And like I was saying in the Minecraft video as well, at least I have the webcam on, which means there's no awkward moments of silence, which then didn't really work for that video because the webcam didn't record. Because I forgot to hit the record button. I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to double check. Yes, I definitely did hit the record button. Did I in Audacity? Hold on. I am just going to check this. Yes, I did. Good. See, I'm just paranoid now. I just forget to click the record. I think in Audacity I'm less likely to forget. I think it's just because with OBS, because it kind of shows my face on the screen, I think, oh, that's recording, but it doesn't mean it necessarily is. I actually have to click the button. Yeah. I'm forgetful sod. Alright. There we go. %16%. We're getting there. Yeah, see, like with some of these bits, you have to kind of like go over them again multiple times because they're so stubborn. But then you can like use some of the money that you get to buy upgrades. It is weird though that this would only affect like these certain areas. It wouldn't affect the house. There isn't anything on the grass or anything. It's just these areas. Very weird. Very interesting. Right. I mean, not that I'm asking for more work, mind. Just, you know, just thinking of the logic of it. Right. We're getting there, slowly but surely. I wonder how accurate this is to actual power washing. Would be interesting. That's a game theory. There we go. Joe's average. I'll just do that. There we go. Okay. Can I not get different messages from different people? Is this from Joe average? Not sure. Right. We read that message. Oh, okay. What's up? Do you do bikes? I could do with someone running. Florraine and I would climb up and down that rock garden all day pretending we were on rumbling Mount Rushless and the pond was the crater. Okay. I have no idea how we explain the fish being there though. Was that a joke? I don't know. I haven't got a clue what they're talking about. I'm assuming maybe that other job might actually be on. I think it mentioned about a bike. I think that message might actually be on the next bike job. So it's probably a bike that's going to be the next job to do. So yeah. Again, it's probably just me being shit at reading and also just being tired. I don't know. But yeah, I thought I was going to be busy tomorrow, so I might as well get this recorded today, because otherwise I'd have to wait till Tuesday to start recording this. And hopefully it won't take too long. I mean, we've only been recording for like half an hour so far, so yeah. Which for me is short. Right. Keep getting this patio done. I don't know whether... Is orange more strong? Yeah, orange is a little bit stronger actually. Or yellow, isn't it? It's not really orange. But yeah, it's a little bit stronger, that, isn't it? So yeah, I might do that. Although it's just less of a spread is the thing, but... There we go. Oh, turned it off. Careful now. Well, we're nearly about probably just over halfway through the patio. I can't remember what the last level is as well. But yeah, as they get really big and like expansive over like the later levels. You know, it's not just all gardens and stuff. Yeah. Which you would expect for a power washing game, wouldn't you? Like, you'd expect it to just be like gardens and houses and stuff, but no, it goes into really weird places. But it makes the game more interesting, so that's good. Right. Oh, I think I missed a bit there. I was just trying to think if there's anything I can talk about. I could talk about the fact that Nemesis has started testing. That's fun. Yeah, it was. The thing is, with the whole Nemesis thing at the moment, I've been finding it very hard to get hyped about it. Like, everything's looking good. Like, it's not that I don't like the look of any of what's happening. You know, there was the teaser showing what the name's going to be, Nemesis Reborn. And it's like, I think the name works. I like the teaser. I like the look of the creature. I like how it's looking new and updated. I think the logo looks fine. I do like the little bits of like the eye in it and the little spikes and stuff. But yeah, I'm just not really that hyped about it. But I saw like the BBC News report they did with the testing, and that got me a little bit more hyped. You got to see a little bit more of the station with the creature and stuff, which looked cool. And I like the fact that they said that the track has been specifically made to try and make it smoother, which is good because I always had a bit of a problem with it being a bit rough at times. And so, yeah, hopefully it should be something that I really like. I think it's just one of those things where I don't have like the nostalgia with it or anything, so it's like, for me it's not as mind-blowing or anything. It's just like, I've always thought of it as fine, but I really want to love the ride, so I'm hoping this new version helps me love it. And I'm hoping like by opening day when I'm actually there, I'll be really hyped. I'm hoping that. And I really want to come off the ride and feel like I love it now and have Nemi be one of my favourites. Because, you know, at the moment that, and Nemesis Inferno as well, it's just, they're fine. Like, I prefer Nemesis Inferno a little bit more just because it's a bit more comfortable. And, you know, it's actually got a volcano as theming rather than just like... Because, don't get me wrong, the station for Nemesis is good, but it's just the station that's themed. The rest of it's just trees and rocks, while Nemesis Inferno, it's literally an entire volcano. Like, the start of the ride is literally you going through a cave full of smoke. Like, that's cool. While with Nemesis, you've really only got the creature at the station, bits of, like, hidden theming, but nothing, like, really out in the open. That's why I'm loving what they're doing with Nemesis Reborn, because it's actually, like, you know, there's a lot of difference they're making, which I really appreciate. So, yeah. Jesus, time flies when you're talking about Nemesis. Nearly got the whole patio done. And then, yeah, hopefully we'll have Hex reopen as well, which will be good. Because I think a lot of people might forget that as well, that Hex is going to be open, and also the Sky Ride, which... I mean, I've heard a lot of people, I don't really know in the community, but I've seen people in the community saying about, like, you know, who were disabled, saying about they found it really difficult to get to, like, Forbidden Valley because the Sky Ride hasn't been open. And so, yeah, it'd be really useful for the Sky Ride to return for them. Also, it's the best ride on park. It's the one where you actually feel like you're in some form of danger. Yeah, it's fun. Right, what am I missing on this? Yeah, there's only a little bit left. I bet it's just like some little bits on like the corners that I'm missing. Let's use tab, shall we? See what I'm missing. Is it this? There we go, there's a little bit there. Yeah, it's this bit in later levels where you're trying to find like, what's the bit I'm missing? Is it under here, maybe? Yeah, there we go. It was under there. Right, and look at that. Look at that old patio done. I'll do the steps going down. These hopefully shouldn't take as long. Hopefully. Right. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else really to talk about. Yeah, it was funny, my dad, I think it was yesterday, when I woke up, he went downstairs, he said, oh, this John Burton's been on the TV talking about Oblivion reopening. It's like, no, Nemesis, not Oblivion. I mean, I'm surprised he remembered John Burton's name, to be honest, because, yeah, they wouldn't have a clue. Yeah, I'm surprised Wardley wasn't there, though, to be honest, at that testing. I would have thought maybe. I mean, maybe he just wasn't available. I don't know. I'm sure he'll be there on opening day, though. Like, if he was there for Curse at Alton Manor, he'll definitely be there for Nemi. Be shocked if he wasn't. Right, which bit's that then? So the step wall. Is it this bit that needs doing? Oh, I see. It's this bit. Yeah, it's this whole section here. We're 37% of the way through, 39 minutes in. It's the depth of my conversation. Trying to think of other stuff that I'll be doing this year. I mean, I'm hoping to get to Blackpool Pleasure Beach this year at some point. I think the problem is trying to know like how the ticketing system works and stuff, because like, I've never been, and it's just, it seems confusing. Like, you know, that's the thing, most of the places I go to, it's normally because they're on my Merlin annual pass, that's just sorted. While with Blackpool Pleasure Beach, it just feels more difficult to kind of work out what you're actually doing with it. Also just because it's quite a way away. Chessington as well, I'd like to go and do Chessington, because I've only ever done that once, that was years ago. I'd love to do that, and if I do Blackpool Pleasure Beach, I'll probably do Passage del Tower again, because that was fantastic. Right, shall I do this bit? Yeah, I'll do this bit. The rocks, the pond wall. That's still part of the wall. Oh no, that's separate. So I'm assuming this like kind of white bit's the rim. Okay. Let's get the rim done first. Again, sounds wrong. Hey, Doc. Not the doctor.
I'm Doctor Who!
Bumped into Park Warden. He definitely needs your help. Right, so we're going to go to the park at some point. Yay. Is it a theme park? I think there is actually a theme park. It's sort of like a little carnival in this that you can go to. It's not like a proper theme park. Yeah, it's got like a few like carnival rides and stuff, so that's fun. So it's kind of theme park related. Another game I'd want to play as well is Planet Coaster as well, because I remember I got that. I got that because I wanted to remake some scare mazes on it, because I thought it'd just be like the easiest kind of software or thing to use. But then I actually started playing the campaign mode on that game, and it's weird. It's a game that I love, but I also hate. Like, there's just some things in it where it's like some of the mechanics are just so infuriating, but I think that would also be really funny to play on the channel. So maybe one day I'll do that. I'll have to connect that to my Xbox though, because I have it on Xbox. But yeah, I think that'll be fun to do at some point. Like, it's a shame it can't be like you buy it on one platform, you can have it on all of them, because otherwise then I could just do it on my PC. But yeah, I've only got it on Xbox. I mean, I do have a thing to record on Xbox, it's just setting that up, really. And also I'd have to move like where the mic is and where the webcam is, because it'd literally be on that TV there, so I'd have to sit over there to play it. Right, is this counted? Yes, this is counted as the pond wall as well. Even though I technically count these as separate pond walls. This like pond... Oh well, while I've got this up, I might as well show you this. So this is this shows the different power washers you can use, the different extensions, and the different nozzles. Then you can get cleaning fluid that helps on so like for example, this does its stone up top, and so if you use a stone cleaner, that helps with that. You can use it like on plastic. There's like a multi-purpose which is for any material. And yeah, it just makes it work a bit faster, I think. There we go. Let's get the rest of this pond wall done. How much? Still got a bit more to do. Is it under here, maybe? Yeah, there we go, right underneath. So much dirt and grime. Yeah, there's loads of bits like underneath that you miss. Those little crevices. Oh, so close to finishing it. Come on. In fact, I might do the pond rim again, just to get that done, so I definitely know that all that dirt's out of the way and done with. There we go, satisfaction. Getting that, what's the word? I can't remember what the word is now for like when you... Not the happy hormone, that's serotonin, isn't it? Get, is it endorphins or whatever? When you like complete a task and you get like, you kind of get that feeling of achievement. I can't remember what. I'll probably like put it on like a little thing in the corner of the screen to say what it is, because I completely forgot. My brain's just dead at this point. Right, let's do this wall while we're here. So that's an easy thing to do. There we go. Again, like the flowers completely untouched. No smoke or smog on them. Maybe they clean themselves off. I mean, then again, you think the rain would do most of the work. Or maybe it just like soaks into these materials, I don't know. Trying to think of the logic of PowerWash Simulator, for God's sake. Okay, any more on this wall? What am I missing? Oh, God, there's massive bits there. There we go. That's what I mean. Like, yeah, you kind of have to press tab sometimes, so otherwise there's just some bits that are invisible. Right. Pond liner. With God knows what's in it. Also, this is a fond. If this is a pond that has fish in it, where are all the fishies? Kind of concerned about the welfare of these fish. I mean, that's it. It is a fish pond. I would assume it is. Otherwise, why have a pond? There we go. Any more? There's literally like a tiny bit left. There we go. And then we'll do this bit of the pond. Like, God, look at all this mess. There we go. Maybe like on other videos of this I'm a little bit more energized. That'd be good. Maybe I need to have like an energy drink before I do this. But then again, it is just meant to be like just like a calm and chilling game, isn't it? You know, you meant to just like, you know, sit back and power wash. It could be like ASMR in a way, just with a power washer. You can imagine that though with an actual power washer. It's just like really loud. Right, I'm assuming there's some little bits that I'm missing under here. Yep, so close. There we go. Right, so that's that done. Right, we're about halfway through and about 47 minutes, so I imagine it'll be like hour and a half this maybe? I don't know. Maybe a bit less. Maybe a bit more. Right, should we do... What should we do next? Have we done these bits? Oh no, I missed this bit. I missed this bit of trim. I cannot speak. Missed the bit of trim. There we go. Is that done? There we go. Right. Is that all my trim? Right, I might do these bits of fencing maybe. Oh. Yeah, so I think it's E to do that. There you go. But I keep accidentally pressing E when I want to press R. Yeah, so you got the fence panels and then the fence tops. That's the thing, you'd think it would be all one thing, but no, it's two separate bits. There you go. And then you've also got like the fence posts as well. Nice and relaxing. Trying to think about any other theme park news. There isn't really, is there? I mean, well, there's Hyperia, isn't there? But I haven't really been properly keeping up with that because, again, it's just I haven't really had a reason to be invested in it yet. You know, like people are like, you know, in awe about, oh, is it like an Immelman loop or something? Like, it seems like a loop that it kind of goes in on itself or whatever. I don't know. It looks impressive, but it's like I want some story. Like at least Nemesis, like, you know, despite me not being like 100% hyped for it, there's still storyline there that I can get invested in. With Hyperia, we've not really had anything yet. We've had like the logo and theme tune and the kind of idea that it's meant to be to do with like, I don't know, Greek mythology or something. I mean, I thought it was Egyptian to begin with, but no, that was Greek, I guess, or something like that. But yeah, I mean, I kind of want it to be like almost like a made-up kind of culture or something, like a fictional culture that they make for the ride. That'd be cool. Like similar to kind of like how the Bjornen are with Wicker Man. It would be cool to have something like that for Hyperia, like some made-up gods or whatever. That'd be cool. They can make a whole storyline behind them. But yeah, we haven't really heard much about the storyline. I mean, to be fair as well, it's probably not going to be opening when Thorpe Park opens because they're still constructing the ride. Like Nemesis, like people are saying, oh, we still don't know when the date's going to be, when it's going to open. Like, I feel like it's going to be opening day. Like, I think the only reason why it won't open on opening day, if it's something like Wicker Man or Smiler, where it's like there's something out of the park's control. But I feel like they want to open up on opening day. So, Right, is this for Dirt Finder General? Yes, I think so. Got your details from a certain Harper Shaw, as there is an alleged dirt something on a playground. I don't know, I missed it. Saw my dream RV at the auctions, all creamy like toffee pie on wheels. I don't really want to know about your creamy RV, thanks Harper. Oh, right. I wouldn't know whether to drive it or lick it. Oh god, Harper. Harper, please don't. This is a family channel. Unfortunately, it's sold for a crazy amount, but the dream lives on. Stop licking vehicles. I feel like that should be illegal. Ironically, for this game, I feel unclean. Right. Oh, the fence gate. Right, see, it's the whole thing. See, you wouldn't think this would be a part of the gate. You'd think it'd just be a separate bit of fence. Right, is that the fence gate done? There we go. Right, so that's all the fences done. Is this, well, that's trellis. So let's do, well, yeah, let's do the trellis first, and then I'll do the rest of it. But yeah, so with Hyperia, not the I mean, let's say I'm more hyped for Nemi than I am Hyperia, but then again, that's also just because of, for one thing, all the issues I had with Thorpe Park last year. But also just, yeah, I just probably won't go to Thorpe Park as often. Anyway, it's too far away. Any other theme park news? Probably is, isn't there? I don't know. Like, I think there's like probably some stuff. I mean, there's the Universal things. Have I talked about the Universal thing on the channel yet? I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I'm excited if it does happen. I just don't think we've had enough confirmation yet that it is going to happen. At the moment, we've had basically Universal want to buy, or they bought the land in Bedford. They want to do something there. But then again, I feel like that happened with the London Resort and then it never happened. Like, people are saying it went way further than the London Resort. I disagree. I feel like the London Resort, they had plans in place. They started building stuff on site. And yet it never happened. Like, so I think the reason why people are more kind of excited with this one is because Universal's a little bit more trustworthy, I guess. I think it was it Paramount who were going to do the London Resort, and yeah, they probably didn't. You know, usually they weren't really as trustworthy in what they did, and whether they do things or not, or like their commitment. I feel like I guess Universal's probably just more committed, I guess. Yeah, I mean, as I say, if it happens, I'll be very happy, and especially if they're going to do Halloween Horror Nights, like, despite my controversial opinions on... Have I even talked about my controversial opinions on Halloween Horror Nights? Maybe not. Now would be the perfect time. But yeah, despite my thoughts on that, I'd still like to try Halloween Horror Nights to see if my opinions are valid or not. But yeah, my controversial opinions on Halloween Horror Nights, I think, like, there's half of it that's good, which is the production values are amazing. Like, you know, the sets look amazing, the costumes look amazing, the effects, they're literally built on, like, studios, you know, like, literally in studios, you know, so it looks amazing and everything. But the other kind of half of it is the scare acting, and I feel like it's not scare acting. I kind of class it as scaring, not scare acting. I think the difference is, with scaring, that's just kind of jumping out at someone and going boo. And I feel like, you know, most people are, you know, they're fine with that. You know, most people just want a good scare. For me, though, I have a little bit more of an acquired taste, I guess. I just want more storyline. I want more immersion. You know, I'm more of a, you know, I think I'm an immersion enthusiast first, and then I go for scares. But, you know, you could have something that's really scary, but has no immersion. I feel like, from what I've seen from Halloween Horror Nights, a lot of the mazes, they don't have that immersion, and I feel that's partially because the actors aren't allowed to scare act, but also because it's also because of the way that they bring the groups in. Instead of batching, it's more of like a conveyor system. I call it more like instead of free roam, I think a free roam attraction is something like Subspecies or Daz Games Panic, or survival games where it's free roam, where you can go wherever you want in the maze. Free flow is what I would say Halloween Horror Nights is, where it's kind of like a conveyor system of people constantly going through the attraction, which means they have to do the same scares every time, and it's more limiting. And I think I saw I think it was Park Spill on Chain Dog's podcast, who went to Halloween Horror Nights, and he said the good thing about it is it means everyone gets the same experience, but it's like, I kind of like the fact that you don't get the same experience every time. It makes it feel more fresh every time, and so yeah, so it's why I kind of prefer the scares and scare attractions here in the UK. But then again, I haven't actually tried Halloween Horror Nights, so I can't really judge it until I properly tried it. Which hopefully one day I will. I mean, I'll say if it comes to the UK, great, I'll definitely try it, but it'd be nice to try it abroad too. I mean, I've heard Joe did a Scare Seekers with, he said about the Japanese Halloween Horror Nights, and some of the mazes there were pretty good apparently, so yeah, I'd love to give it a try one day, but yeah, I'm just too picky. Just too picky with my scares. I'm kind of like a scare critic, I guess. Really harsh on my reviews. Right. Let's get the walls done. Anything else I can talk about that anyone would actually be interested in? Anyone interested in Doctor Who? I could talk about that for a while. Yeah, that's been... I'd say, because we've had the specials recently. We had the 60th anniversary specials and then the Christmas special. And I think the specials have done pretty well. Like, I would give, like, pretty much all the specials we've had so far at least, like, an 8 out of 10. But there's just some major issues I have with some of the episodes that... Yeah, I just feel with, like, some of the representation that they've been doing with it. Not the representation being the problem, by the way. Like, for example, they've had, like, some trans representation with some of the characters. I think that's been kind of, like, the main thing that they've had at the moment. Some kind of female, woman power representation. That's good. And it's not the representation that's the problem. I just feel like the way it's being done, with some of it, I just feel it's a bit iffy. And it's just, like... I'd rather they do it in a bit more of a... It's kind of a bit too much to explain for this video. I'd probably have to do a full video on it. But it's just like, yeah... Like, I'm glad that they're having, like, more representation, more kind of... more diverse casting and stuff. That's great. I just feel like what they're doing with those characters, though, it's just not really doing them justice, I feel like. But... yeah, overall, I like the specials. I love the Meep, Beep the Meep. I love the... Because I knew that it was from the Starbeast comic, that character, and, the whole story was based on that comic. So, yeah, so it was I knew the twist that was going to be coming with him, but, yeah, it was just so cool to see it on screen. And Miriam Margolyes did a fantastic job with it. And then you had Wild Blue Yonder, which I thought was... It's almost kind of like the episode Midnight, but kind of like a... light version of it, like kind of like not like a budget version, just kind of like an alright version of Midnight. I feel like Midnight is the better one, but I think certainly it was a really good episode. I think just one of the big problems with it was the CGI. I just think CGI wasn't great on it, but yeah, I think the rest of the story was pretty good. But then they also had like a cold open as well with Isaac Newton, which it was just pointless. There was this whole Mavity joke with it, where it's basically they changed it so that Isaac Newton called gravity Mavity, and it's just like so stupid, and it's such a waste of time, and it has no kind of bearing on the plot. And it brings in a whole thing with like they race swapped Isaac Newton, and it's just like I have really kind of weird feelings on that. I just feel like race swapping in general just shouldn't be done either way. Like, that's just my opinion on it. I don't know. Like, it's not the problem with the representation. It's not the problem with having, a black actor there. Great, bring on more diverse casting. But it's just, I feel like instead of doing a race swap, why couldn't you just, have a actual historical figure of colour? Like, that would have worked better, I just feel. And it's just like they have Doctor Who Confidential back now in the form of Doctor Who Unleashed, which I think it's a really good show, and I like some of the behind the scenes stuff that they get to show on it. But then just Russell T Davies comes on sometimes and says something, and it just really annoys me. Like, I really want to like what he's doing, but there's just some little things that just niggle at me. And then you had the Giggle, which I liked for the most part. There's the whole bi-regeneration thing at the end of it, the bi-generation, which I like in that episode and in that one instance, but I think I think Russell T Davies said on something, again, it's just one of these things that he says, which is that apparently that affects every regeneration, and it's just, that just confuses things so much. And see, I'd rather the bi-generation not be a thing with all of them. I'm fine with it from 14 to 15, but not with every single Doctor, because otherwise it really confuses things, and like that means that there's like a bunch of Doctors bi-generated out there. People are going to be so confused by this they haven't watched Doctor Who as well. Go and watch Doctor Who. That's it's a good show, just about. And then we had the Christmas special, the Church on Ruby Road, which I actually kind of liked because it was a bit more of like a breath of fresh air compared to the other specials. Like, it didn't feel like it was trying to go too over, you know, like not trying to go too out there in a way. It just felt like a normal episode, which I feel like we haven't had in a while, because we had the 60th anniversary specials, then before that we had Power of the Doctor, then before that we had Legend of the Sea Devils, which was a special. Well, special, it didn't really feel that special at all. Then we had Eve of the Daleks, which was the Christmas special before that. So yeah, we haven't really had like a proper episode in a while, so it was really kind of nice. Even though it was a Christmas special, it felt like kind of more like a normal episode in a way. What am I missing? Oh, the gas. There we go. Gas canister. What am I missing? What am I missing? Is it from maybe this angle? Oh, there we go. Got it. But yes, it was nice to kind of have that, and I really like Ncuti Gatwa as well. I think he's a really good Doctor, and yeah, he's just, again, just like a breath of fresh air, and I just think he's just really good, like just really solid Doctor in a way. And also kind of like, it's kind of like with, I was about to just say Ed Sheeran just there. I did that in the Blackpool Madame Tussauds vlog. No, I meant Lewis Capaldi, and I said bloody Ed Sheeran. But yeah, it's kind of like with Lewis Capaldi in a way. I don't really listen to his music, but I really like his personality and how funny he is. It's kind of the same with Ncuti Gatwa. Like, I do like his performance as the Doctor, but I also just like him as a person. I just think he's really just a really likeable person, I think, which is great. So, but yeah, I really like his performance as the Doctor. I think his companion, Ruby Sunday, played by Millie Gibson, where there's been rumours at the moment that apparently she's left the series. I'm just taking that as rumour at the moment with a massive pinch of salt, because it was reported by the Daily Mirror, who aren't always that accurate. But yeah, I think I need to see more of her to know what I think of her, to be honest. I think she was alright, but I just think, I don't know, sometimes I feel like with some performances, it feels like when they're saying their lines, it feels like they're acting rather than saying the lines. Like, it feels like they're reading the lines off the script rather than actually acting out the lines and being more real with it in a way. And so, yeah, that's kind of what I felt with Millie Gibson's performance. But, I mean, it wasn't bad for most of it. It's just in some moments I just felt like it was felt a bit placed in a way. So I feel like I really need to see more of her. But, yeah, you know, I like most of the direction that they're going with Ncuti Gatwa. The goblins, I thought in it were, you know, and I like the way that they were done. They were all practical. They were kind of like digitally, it was similar to like Beat the Meat, where it was like they had the practical costume and then they added CG over it, but also like they were literally like full-size goblins, which was crazy. I just felt like the singing was good, don't get me wrong. Ncuti Gatwa can surprisingly sing well, but it's just, I think I need to change the nozzle on this. It's just, I just felt like it felt really out of place, weirdly. So, yeah. But, you know, the rest of the story, that was pretty good. I wish Davina McCall actually got killed off. Would have been quite funny. Like in the Doctor Who universe, it's canon that Davina McCall got like crushed by a Christmas tree. That would have been funny. Again, people who don't watch Doctor Who, they would think, what the hell am I talking about? We are 75% of the way through and just over an hour in. And you are listening to BBC Radio 3.
You're listening to BBC Radio 3!
Alright. Nearly done. We just got the shed. I mean, that's it. We just got the shed to do, this swingy bench. Anything else? I think that'll be all. So hopefully this shouldn't take too much longer. Because also I really need to go to the toilet, and I'm trying to hold it in to be professional, but yeah. I've had that so many times on where I've done Love to Explore, where it's like, yeah, I really want to be polite and not leave, because sometimes like, we have some nice conversations afterwards and stuff. It's like I really don't want to like leave at this point, because also, you know, I'm very lonely, so you know, whenever I get to talk to people and spend time with people, I take that advantage as much as I can. But it's like sometimes I really need to go to the toilet, but so that's why I'm like, don't have a drink before I go on. But yeah, I should be fine. I should survive, hopefully. Hopefully it won't be like that Simpsons episode. Isn't it where, like, Homer, like... No, it's where, Grandpa in it, like, Grandpa Abe Simpson, he, like, bursts his bladder or something, so then, like, he has to swap it with Homer or something. I can't remember. That's a weird tangent, isn't it? Jesus, we got to that point in the video now, haven't we? Ladies and gentlemen. Where we're talking about bodily fluids. God, what is my channel? I've got 85 subscribers now. I mean, that's good, but it's like, how the fuck have I got 85 subscribers? It's crazy. Now, let's try using the... There we go, stronger nozzle. There we go. Where am I missing? There it is. There we go. I'll get the other window as well. But yeah, how do I have 85 subscribers? It's amazing. And yeah, we could get to 100 this year. And if we do, I do have something planned. So get subscribing, guys. No, so there's no real stress over it. But, you know, it's always nice to see the number go up, you know. It's, what is the word? Is it endorphins? No, it's not endorphins. It's... I can't remember what the word is now, for the life of me. When you've, like, achieved something, that you kind of get that little, you know... I can't remember. It's not serotonin. It's not endorphins. What's it called? I don't know. Again, I'll probably put it in after on the video and be, like, screaming it on the screen. Looks like you're almost done. My girls can't wait to get out there. Okay. I'm assuming you're talking about your daughters. I mean, to be fair, my daughters are my cats, so, you know, it could also mean that. Right. Yeah, I'm assuming just shed means all the walls on the shed. God, I started on my channel in my shed, didn't I? That was weird. That was great. That was just because I was way too self-conscious to record in the house. That was recording on my laptop as well, in my shed. We still got the shed, mind. I sold it to my dad to get some money. So it's technically his shed now, but, you know, obviously I can use it, but it is his shed at this point. So, yeah. Probably sold it for too cheap of a price, to be honest, but I'll accept it. So is it just this side? There we go. But yeah, God, the fact that I recorded in my shed, and then I recorded in, not in this room, it was the room kind of behind me back there, which is my old room. Yeah, and I literally had like my laptop on like a stool, because I remember I did a reaction video, I think, to the Scarefest lineup reaction, probably for 2020, maybe. Yeah, because I think it was when Freak Show was introduced, and yeah, that was yeah, I think I was literally like in my dressing gown, and I think I either watched it on my TV or on my laptop, and the volume was way too loud on it, so you could just like hear it like blasting out of my TV speakers, so you could barely hear my voice. I don't know whether that was on this mic. It might not have been on this microphone, but it might have been on the microphone that this stand belongs to. Which, it was an alright microphone, but the Blue Yeti that I've got now that Joe gave me, that's a much better microphone. Right, nearly there, 84%. So close. God, my throat's dry now as well, but I don't want to have any more of a drink as well. Because I don't want to put any more pressure on my bladder than I need to. Also, playing a game with like a power washer, that's not really helping things, is it? Right. Okay, nearly done. Nearly done. Do I need to do like under the roof as well? Possibly. Probably will. Yeah, there's like these little bits here we'll need to do. There we go. Nearly done. At least I got like an hour's worth of content out of this though. That's good. Yeah, so let's do under here. There we go. That's the roof cleaned. Any more? For any more? I guess it's just this then. Let's clean off the sofa. It's got the cushion. We used to have a swingy bench as well, but I remember it kept like blowing over in the wind outside. That's crazy. Right, so this one's still got maybe under here. There we go. There we are. I'll do this one. Let's go around the back. Again, like, I feel like you could put the sofa cushions in the wash at least. Like, do you really need them pressure washing or power washing? I like how I keep saying pressure washer where it's literally like the name of the game is PowerWash Simulator. Like, it's a power washer. Right. Nearly at 90%. Hopefully this video has been interesting enough for you all. Hopefully I managed to come up with some conversations and stuff. I mean, that was the thing I was thinking about playing it multiplayer though. Like, at least I'd have someone else like to go off of when I'm talking. Like that, because I think I saw the Game Grumps play this on multiplayer and that looked fun. So I also saw Matt, Pat, and Markiplier play it multiplayer as well once. So that was fun to watch. I think I actually played it alongside them as well. I literally like played that level alongside them and then tried to see how like whether I could beat them or not on it. I can't remember. Might have. Right. Let's do the chains. On the other side. There we go. And there's more of the chains. Right, and then I think I can hear it raining outside. Good British weather. Nearly at 90%. So close. Yet surefire. So close yet so far. Get it? So far.
Ha
I'm here all day. Terrible jokes. And that just made me lose 85 subscribers. Yeah, I mean, I'm shocked that I have 85. I mean, I'm shocked that I have any at all. With the shit that I put out. Right, nearly done the frame. Again, it's kind of like what counts as part of the frame. Like... Nearly done. I bet there's going to be like something really obscure that I'm going to be missing as well. It's really going to annoy me to try and find it. Okay, under here. There we go. So that's the frame done. And then there's the roof. So I'll go on top of the roof. Can I jump up? Oop. Oop. Nearly. Oop. I think I might need to get the, yeah, because you can get these little ladders and stuff. So there we go. Pick it up. And put it down. And then jump up. Whoop, get those gains. Get those gains. Right. I mean, again, after the roof, I can't really think what I'm missing. I mean, again, unless there's something like really obscure. Although it'll probably come up with the list, won't it, by the time I've done this? Hour and 13 minutes, though. Like, again, I feel like if it gets over 2 hours, that's where I'm like, meh. But at the moment, I think it's fine. Right. Come on. %93%. Definitely not when my phone's on. It's on 90%. That was close. Okay, nearly there. Maybe go around the other side. Get these little bits. There you go, there's like a load of dirt there. Just move that around. There we go. Right, what am I missing? What am I missing? Is it under here, maybe? No? Oh. Step wall. Ah, so I'm missing these ones. There we go. See, there's the satisfaction of getting all that. All the stuff I missed. As I've got those ones. Ah, there's this one. There we go. What else am I missing? Right, well, I'll get all the list and see what I'm missing. So, water bowl. Oh, the water bowl. How could I forget? The dog's water bowl. Something said trolley as well. Oh, is it something on... Is something on this trolley? Anything from the trolley? Hold on, let's have a look. Swing sofa. Is there something I'm missing? Oh no, it's just because it's because there's only one of them. That's it. So let's see. So what's not clean? So we've got the fence posts. Right, so there's a fence post I'm missing. So look, you're done. You're done. But yeah, this is the bit at the end where it's just like you have to try and find these little bits that you're missing. A fence post. Fence post. Fence post. Haha, fence post. There we go. Which bit am I missing? Let's use tab. There we go. A load of dirt there. There we go. Right, that one's done. I think that's all the fence posts done now. Right, clean, clean, clean. Garden How did I forget this? Literally this massive thing. How did I forget that? Jesus. This is why people scream at me in the comments. No, they don't. People have been genuinely really nice in the comments. Which has been lovely. I mean, I mentioned that one in the Minecraft video, but yeah. People are lovely. Especially on the channel update, people are really nice on that one, so thank you. Very nice comments on that. Alright, let's get these done. Can't believe I missed this. I mean, to be fair, it's behind the trellis, so I'll blame the trellis on that. Alright. Nearly there, though. Let's get underneath. There we go. Chair number 3. I was just thinking it's funny as well. I'm probably going to like hope for theme park news, not because of the news itself, just so I have something to talk about when I play PowerWash Simulator. Oh god. Maybe I should like prepare some topics or something. Like maybe I should actually prepare for things on my channel. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be great. You know, maybe have some professionalism. Nah. Wouldn't be the same without the, you know, if I had professionalism. Wouldn't be the same without it being a shambles. Right. Come on. Nearly there. What am I missing? There we go. Alright, on the table. So close. Can you just like round it up please so I can be over and done with? Come on. Let's see. Right, nearly there. Yeah, so this has taken this long. I can't imagine how long the final episode's going to take. Way too long. I'm going to need like supplies for it. Takes that long. Nearly done. Just need the parasol. Which I think this should be the last thing now. Unless I'm just missing something else massive that I've somehow forgotten. That turns out there's like a massive like table or something somewhere I'm like somehow miss it. Alright. Okay, let's jump up. Jump up, there we go. Lovely big umbrella. Eee. There we go. Like, I feel like out of these series, Minecraft might be the more interesting one because, like, there's more that kind of happens. It's a bit more active. With this one, it's just kind of the chill, laid-back one, I guess. And then you've got Walton Files, which is the scary analog horror. I don't know whether people will find like the games too terrifying, because yeah, I mean the jump scares for like Night of the Living Robot isn't too scary, but just wait till we actually get to the analog horror series. Like I'm okay with the scares in it, but it is still like the most recent one, which I watched like a teaser for the 4th Walton Files called Spectacle. The ending of that genuinely sent shivers down my spine. It's just creepy in some of the way that Martin Walls does some of those videos. It's just really creepy sound design and imagery, and it's just but it's really good. It's really fun to watch. Right, retaining wall. Lawnmower. The lawnmower handle will be easy to find. So what am I missing under? There we go. A little bit under there. Come on. Come on, you bastard handle. There we go. Right. Hanging planters. Are they these? I've already done these. That one's done. That one's still got a bit more. What am I missing? What am I missing? There we go, there's one. Retaining walls. Which ones are the retaining walls? Retaining walls. Walls for retaining. It's the pond rim. That's going to be where it takes like hours to find the retaining walls. No. Retaining walls. No. Barbecue patio. Retaining walls. There's multiple. Is it on here? No. Is it this? Ah, here we go. Must have missed something. There we go. Hey Doc, Cal here. I've got a job for you over at my my folks' bungalow when you can fit it in. Sorry for calling them old. Right, so now we can watch the satisfying bits of all the work we'd done, if it plays. There we go. So satisfying. There's one like in the air as well, that's weird. Like above me. There we go. Doc, the yard looks fantastic. There are a couple of budding mountaineers already clambering over that rock garden, and I intend to join them. Thanks again on a great job, and if I hear anyone in need, I'll send them your way. And it's chucking it down outside. Right, so that's me pretty much done with the gardens. So the next one should be... I think I've got a few options. Yeah, so I've got the bungalow, the playground, and the dirt bike. So what I might do is I might do maybe the dirt bike and the bungalow for the next episode, maybe. Yeah, I think I might do those two, and then we'll do the playground at some other point, because I know the playground is a massive one to do. So, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that. Hope it was somewhat entertaining. Again, I might cut some of it out, depends, I don't know. Or I might just leave it running. It feels almost like kind of like doing a live stream in a way, where it's just like, just chilling back and just watching the satisfying power washing, I guess. But, yeah, as I say, hope you enjoyed. And I think the next video will probably be the next part of the Minecraft one. This time I will hopefully click the bloody record button and get some diamonds, hopefully. So yeah, so until then, I will see you next time. Bye.